Hello, everyone, and welcome back to day 3 of PC Pride's virtual candidate forum. Once again, I am Kayla Rice. Today, we will have a conversation with Dr. Rachel Obi Winstead Warren. Dr. Warren is a candidate for Person County Soil and Water District Supervisor. Cal Berryhill, Greg Fashee, and Chandler Hawkins were all invited to participate but did not respond.
All right, so right now we'll start with our soil and water supervisor candidates. Today we have Dr. Rachel Obi Winstead Warren, and I'll give you a minute to introduce yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Torian. Good morning. My name is Rachel Obi Winstead Warren, and I am a candidate for the Person Soil and Water Conservation District Supervisors Board. I'm a native of Person County and received my formal education from the Person County schools. After graduating from high school, I attended several institutions of higher learning, graduating with a bachelor's and master's degree and supervision and administration certification from North Carolina Central University, Durham, North Carolina. I completed graduate coursework at Appalachian State University, Boone, North Carolina, and earned a doctorate from Nova Southeastern University, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I've spent over 30 years of employment in the public and private schools arena, working with students at the elementary, secondary, and college levels. Now that I am retired and back in Person County, I spent some time on our family farm and continue to do that today. I'm assisting with the planting of organic crops and preserving harvested produce from such crops. I have served on numerous local boards in the county during my employment tenure. Currently, I am serving on the state of North Carolina's Education Ethics Board, the Person County Home and Community Block Grant Committee, and the Louis Eddie Winstead Memorial Scholarship Foundation. My past experiences of serving on various committees and boards provides me with the appropriate platform to serve the citizens of Person County well as a district conservation supervisor. And I thank you for the opportunity to do just that. I'm married with 3 wonderful daughters, and we work diligently each year to keep our son's memory and wonderful legacy afresh through an annual educational scholarship that is presented in his name. I'm excited about the opportunity to work on the county's Soil and Water Conservation Board, but I need your vote. Given the opportunity through your vote, I will continue to advocate for the conservation and preservation of Person County's natural resources, including soil and water. And I thank you.
All right, and thanks for that introduction, and thanks for joining us. All right, so we'll get to the first question, and that is, a lot of people don't know a lot about what the Soil and Water Board of Supervisors does. So could you describe the role of Soil and Water Supervisor and what makes you a good fit for that position?
Thank you, Mr. Torian. Let me begin by saying that I'm grateful and appreciative of this opportunity to participate in today's forum. To answer your question, the role of the Soil and Water Conservation District Supervisor, along with a 5-member governmental board, was created to provide oversight and direction to farmers and landowners as directed by General Statute 139 of the state of North Carolina. I would like to share a little background information, if I may. So in the 1930s, Dr. Hugh Hammond Bennett, an Anson County, North Carolina native, was instrumental in coordinating efforts towards solving the critical conservation issues that the county faced at that particular point in time. And in 1937, under the leadership of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, he urged legislation to address conservation practices across the nation. These two events in the 1930s marked the beginning of programs to save our natural resources. You may be interested to know as well that the state of North Carolina was the second state to begin the conservation preservation process and to put conservation programs in place for its citizens. So today's mission for the Person County Soil and Water Conservation District Board of Supervisors is to promote the conservation of soil and water and related natural resources in Person County through education, through appropriate information, through technical assistance, and best management practices for the benefit of the environment, the economy, and of course, the citizens of Person County. What makes me a good fit for the district supervisor's position? Well, growing up in rural Person County, I've been in a position to work on a family farm and enjoy clean water, freshly grown vegetables and crops right here that are grown right here on Person County soil. In addition to aiding in the protection of our wildlife. I learned early on the importance of water and soil conservation and preservation of wildlife and the methods to prevent soil erosion. In addition, my experience on numerous boards at the county, regional, and state levels, as well as being a public school educator and administrator, and my college employment experience had equipped me with the skills to supervise, to counsel, to educate, to assess, to plan, to evaluate, to budget, to provide appropriate information, to secure technical assistance, and recommend best practices to assist farmers and landowners in conserving water, soil, and related natural resources. These skills and experiences are what makes me a good fit for the Soil and Water Conservation District Supervisor. Furthermore, as a landowner, I have a genuine interest in soil and water conservation. My goal is to always use best practices to protect and conserve our water, our soil, and other natural resources that we are privy to. Thank you.
All right. So there are currently several hundred open building permits in the southern portion of the county. What related challenges do you foresee with respect to protecting soil and water with all of that building happening? And how would you propose that those challenges be addressed?
Thank you, Mr. Torian. You know, you mentioned several hundred open building permits in the southern portion of Person County. And while the open building permits signal growth in the southern portion of the county, the building permits are out of the jurisdiction of the Soil and Water Conservation District Board's responsibilities. Growth in the city and county fall under the city council and county commissioners, respectively. With continued growth in the county, I can foresee some challenges as it relates to protecting our soil from erosion, conserving adequate clean water, and proper wastewater usage and disposal. In addition, natural wildlife habitats are in danger of being destroyed with the clearing of many of our forests and our land. Thus, the Soil and Water Conservation District Board supervisors have the responsibility of promoting and conservation of soil and water and related natural resources through educating the county's citizens, providing information and best management practices to benefit not only the environment, but our economy as well and our citizens too. Thank you.
All right, and we're getting to our last question now. So why is it important that the general public understand what soil and water district supervisors do? And how will you ensure that the public knows about the work of the Soil and Water Conservation District Board of Supervisors?
Thank you, Mr. Torian, for the question. It is important for the general public to understand the district supervisor's role from the standpoint of providing oversight as it relates to soil and water conservation, as it relates to preservation of related natural resources, as well as the supervisor being an information resource in and of itself. So soil conservation is important because soil is crucial to human life as it provides food, it filters water, and it filters the air, as well as the fact that soil is needed to help decompose biological waste into nutrients for new plant life. Water conservation is important as well because all living organisms need water to survive. Water conservation involves caring for water and using it wisely. The conservation of water encompasses activities, strategies, policies of managing our water to achieve sustainability and to meet the human demand for water. As we improve water management practices, we improve the use of water resources to benefit people and the environment. Conserving water is important because water is a finite resource. That is, it's non-renewable and it's a vulnerable resource that sustains life, economic development, and the environment. And so to ensure that the citizens of Person County are aware of the work of the Conservation District, as a member of the Conservation Board, I will educate the general public through adult and youth conservation programs, providing beneficial information, providing technical assistance as appropriate, and recommending best management practices for the benefit of the environment, the economy, and benefiting the citizens of Person County as well. And so as a soil and water conservation supervisor, I will continue to advocate for the preservation and conservation of our water, our soil, and related natural resources when elected to the district level Conservation Board of Supervisors. And I humbly ask you to vote for me on November the 8th. So I am asking for your vote. Thank you.